Tonight,
the issue is between me and this man.
Ryan's back in charge.
I just don't respect him.
You're either in or you're out.
It's time for me to start hitting back.
Black Ink Crew Chicago is back tonight at 9 on VH1.
Okay, y'all. It's your girl, and I am back to review episode 2 of Black Ink Crew Chicago. Okay, so I done took some notes, y'all. So my raggedy phone, but I'm recording over my new phone because I recorded episode 1, but baby, my phone died, my camera died, and I had to just reshoot everything. So I'll upload episode 1 for y'all soon. Just give me a chance. So let me go over episode 2 now. So episode 2, we start off with a blast, y'all. Okay, one thing I have to give Chicago, like I said before in my previous review, that they just seem less scripted and more real. They fights be like on par. They fights be on par with New York, but the fights seem a little bit more real than New York. But anyways, now we start off with Ryan. He decides that he's caught off guard because Van now shows up at the shop. Poor Ryan. Ryan is in the truck driving with his little white girl assistant, Gina. We'll get into that. So Van shows up at the shop. First thing Monday morning, he gonna pack his little girl clothes away, right? So he gets there Monday morning, bright and early. He was like, you know what? Ryan and me have beef, but hold up, I have a key, so I'm gonna get in where I fit in. So he shows up, and he got him a client and everything, and just ready to tattoo. Y'all, if y'all hear some noise in the background, that's just my birds. Anyways, so yeah, he decides, you know what? I'm gonna show up and show out. So he shows up, and Don is there, and the new crew is there, and they all looking at each other like, Hoppo, who that woman? Who that woman? And Van was like, listen, I got somebody tattoo. When Ryan get here, we gonna deal with it however we gonna deal with it. So he goes into his booth and he gets a tattoo and do the damn thing. The client is happy and they call it a day. So while all that's going on, Ryan now pops up and is like, I'm sorry, why are you here exactly? And he's like, yo, you my brother. I'm sorry. I'm mad. I was mad at you. We was beefing, and you know what? I don't want a dick measure no more. Y'all know how dudes do be pulling out theirs, who's bigger, who's smaller, kind of thing. So he all macho and puffed up, and then he really surprised me. Van like calms all the way down, and he was like, "Yo, real talk. I messed up. I messed up our friendship. I miss you. I love you. You my friend. We started this business together, and we need to end this business together. Like, I can't go on without you in my life." And I was like, look at these black men's lately. These men's, they just sharing their loves for each other, and I'm here for it. I like to see these men's from Miami, loving hip hop Miami, with gunplay shedding tears, and Van over here, spilling out his heart. I'm here for it. I want to see more black men being emotional and being real. Thank you. You ain't got to be all hood and puffed up all the time. I'm here for it. Okay. Now the next thing would be the new girls. So these new girls, you got the new manager. Her name is Brittany. She's kind of boring. You got the assistant. Her name is Bella, and then of course Lily. And they all cool. They all decide to go out on a little girls thing and hang out for the night and chop it up and whoop-de-doo about what happened. So Lily wasn't there, and Lily got issues with Van and his girlfriend and whatnot. So Lily is like, listen, I don't know if he coming back. If he coming back home, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I'm gonna have a problem. I don't know. As long as he don't say nothing to me, I'll be good. That's sorry, that's my Lily impression. But Lily's like, I don't care. So Lily and the girl Bella now, they seem to be getting along cool, and she starts explaining to Lily and the rest of and Brittany or whatever her name is that, listen, where I'm living ain't too good for me and my daughter. We not happy. And Lily was like, well, you know what? Since Cobra moved out, I have a spare room, and I'm if you want it, you can move in, and I'll help you out. So Lily was open arms. The next day, child, homegirl jumped on it. She was like, play with me if you want to, because I'm going to show up. And she showed up, ready to go. Baby bags and all, diapers and whatnot. She came in there, gave Lily the baby, was like, hold my baby. I got to get my bags. And Lily was like, girl, I ain't signing up for all this. And she's basically telling Lily, like, listen, you need to baby proof your apartment. I need this locked up, that locked up. And Lily was like, child, like, can I breathe? Like, you literally just walked in here 2 seconds ago. You might want to calm the hell down. But they seem like they're going to be okay. They're going to get along and whatnot, and they're going to be cool with each other. Now, the next scene we pull up on is they decide to have a party at Ryan's shop. Okay? Meanwhile, they partying. Ryan is at this cigar and I guess whiskey or brandy, one of them kind of bars, whooping it up with Van. They have a sit down because Ryan was still kind of feeling some type of way, so he did like hug Van on the way out, and they dapped it up and whatever. But he ain't really like give him no impression that he had forgave him or not forgave him. So I guess they called each other behind the scenes and was like, yo, we need to meet up. So they met up at this bar. Like I said, they having cigars and they talking it up, and they basically spilled all the the stuff they needed to spill and let it all out. And Ryan was like, you know what, I'm really appreciative that you came to me as a man, and as a man I'm gonna have to respect that. I can't do nothing but say, you know what, I love you and I forgive you too, and we've been friends for too long to let this situation mess us up. So they there, like I said, whooping it up. Ryan not even having a clue what's going on in his stove. So going back to that girl Brittany, I'm gonna tell you why I have a problem with that girl Brittany. She's supposed to be the manager, but she not thinking 2, 3, 4 days ahead, or like she don't have no foresight to be a manager. You have to understand, if Ryan trying to build back his business from the last 9 mag, he ain't trying to relive the same mistakes that he made before. So her first strike was she didn't call Ryan when Van showed up to give him the heads up, because anything could have popped off. She should have pre-warned the man. He walked in basically on an ambush per se. So right there, Ryan gonna have you in the back of his head like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch your ass. And so said, so done, child. So Brian walks into their frat party, as he call it. They in this man's business, drinking and shaking ass in the same old 9 mag hot mess from the previous crew. And I'm almost sure Ryan ain't trying to relive that mess. And so said, so done. He wasn't having it. He was like, everybody got to get the hell out. You cannot be drinking in my shop. I don't want no drinking, no partying, no nothing. So Lily was like, damn, Ryan, relax, dog. Like, we used to have fun. He was like, yeah, and that's what messed us up before. Like, Ryan's trying to move on. He's not trying to do the same thing with different people, think he gonna get a different results. No, he passed that. He passed that hot mess. He trying to make his money, and he is trying his best to build his business to the next level. Okay. Now, Ryan said what he said. The crew was like, okay, if you don't want us to, you know, drink it up or whatever, then they bitched about it, but they was packing up their stuff little. Now, the assistant, I'm going to get into that. They was calling her, your Royal Highness, penis is clean, right? They was calling her one of them little girls from, Coming to America. They was getting on her about that, how she was acting so extra for Ryan and too pushy and too all up in his business. So she decides to be like, yes, y'all heard what Ryan said. There should be no drinking, and I don't want to hear no back talking. So the girls was like, bitch, if you don't sit your ass all the way the hell down, ain't nobody talking to you. You ain't the damn boss. Shut the hell up. That's what they said. That ain't what I said. That's what I heard them say, child. That's what they said. They said, sit your little ass down and be the hell quiet. And while you at it, go wipe Ryan's ass, because we ain't got time for you. So they get into an argument. Brittany, Bella, and Lily, they get into an argument with homegirl Gina, who I ain't finna lie, she looked kind of suspect. Okay, she looked like she trying to push up a little bit too close on Ryan, because it seems like she's trying to be more than his assistant. It seems that way, allegedly. I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. Anyways, so they get into a little argument. Ryan pulls his crew outside. He basically tells Brittany, "This is not how a manager acts. You need to handle this. This is not what you should have done to handle the situation. You shouldn't have had a party here. And then you arguing about the fact that this is a rule. Respect my rules." So she's like, "All right, Ryan, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna do whatever you want me to do." Homegirl, Miss Assistant, is on the inside now. She started beefing with Lily. Now y'all know Lily, Lily is not mature like that. Lily was like, "Bitch, who the fuck are you? Why are you talking to me? Are you crazy? Have you lost your goddamn mind? Don't be talking to me sideways. I don't work for you. Okay, you don't sign my checks." She was like, "Honey, I cash Ryan's checks. Okay? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm a tattoo artist. Okay? You're just his assistant. Get your life all the way together." So they get into it. And then before you know it, wigs could get to flying, Lily get to throwing hands, and it's just like Pacquiao Mayweather fight all over again, child. They get to throwing bones, and Ryan rushes in. It was like, "See, this is what the hell I'm talking about. I don't want this mess back at my shop. Y'all need to chill with that." So, they squashed their beef. Well, not their beef. They squashed the fight. Ryan sends everybody home since he was like, "Y'all get the hell out of here. Get out my place." He done sent everybody to their house, okay? Sent them right to their house. That's some Florida shit for y'all. So the next day, Ryan decides, like, "Listen, I'm going to have a meeting. I am going to have a meeting to get y'all shit together. Y'all need to get y'all shit together." So Ryan basically says, like, "Listen, I need to have a new manager, two managers." So he decides to make Dawn the manager. And Brittany wasn't feeling that. She was like, "Why they got to be two managers?" And Ryan was like, "You know what? You absolutely right. You just my piercer. How's that? See, put your damn foot in your damn mouth. He had you sat there and eat your food, in the words of New York, you wouldn't have lost your position." But she was running her mouth too much. Girl, bye. You not Charmaine and Danielle. This is not season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get your life together. Sit down. Be quiet. And just take what Ryan says. Maybe later on he would have calmed down. You could have dealt with him differently. But she was trying to be all big and bad. And she's like, "Ryan, but you sent for me. I came all the way here and I done moved." Yeah, he did all of that. But you need to understand that you are his manager. You work for him. These are his rules. So you trying to give him attitude. So of course he's going to feel some type of way. So anyways, they dealt with their managerial issues. Some people pissed off, some people happy. Now, speaking of some people, we're going to talk about Four and Charmaine. So Four, being dragged all over the internet about his booty shots. And Charlemagne, I'm calling her Charmaine, because she works on the radio station. She does the gossip and all of that. Naturally, she has to talk about it. Her co-host was like, "Listen, you got to talk about it. It's better you talk about it than we talk about it, because that's your friend." And, she did it in the most respectful way that she could. She didn't try to drag her friend too much. And he called her over to his place, and they kind of, talked about, he gave her the whole information as to what really happened, that the girl wanted to eat his booty like groceries. Anyways, if you like it, I love it. So, and basically, he's a freak. He likes certain things, and it is what it is. Him and Nikki are still cool. So, for everybody dragging him on the internet, that's your business. He gonna do what he want to do, and call it a day. So, that was basically it with Chicago Inc. So y'all holla at me. I'll drop y'all some more reviews as the weeks go by. Put your comment down below. I don't care if it's good, bad, or ugly. Say what you gotta say and mean it, honey. Like, subscribe for sure. Don't you forget to subscribe, because I need my subscribers, y'all. Y'all keep me pushing. Thank you very much for watching, and